was a not-so-perfect start for its mission, but it was a nearly perfect ending. The Starliner capsule lands back on Earth in what made for a historic moment. News 6's Amanda Castro explains why.
Starliner touches down in the desert in New Mexico.
A historic landing at NASA's facility in White Sands, New Mexico early this morning. The Boeing Starliner capsule using 3 parachutes to float down softly from space and land on the bullseye.
Spacecraft flew exceptionally well, and then of course we brought the spacecraft home for the first time, landing a capsule on land in the United States. We have not done that as a nation before. We have now done it.
NASA Administrator Jim Bridenstine says this is one of the most difficult phases of flight, and he's pleased with the results, despite the fact that the spacecraft couldn't dock at the International Space Station after missing a critical maneuver on Friday, cutting the mission down to just 2 days in space. But Bridenstine says they still gained valuable information.
We're going to get, I think, a lot more data than we would have gotten had the test gone according to plan.
Engineers will pore over that data in the next several weeks. Right now, it's unclear how this could impact Boeing's plans to send a crewed mission to space. NASA's Commercial Crew Program Deputy Manager Steve Stitch believes this may not be a huge setback for the private space company.
To me, there's good data out there that suggests that once we go through it, maybe it's acceptable to go next step, fly the crewed flight test. But we have to go through the data first.
Boeing says even though the capsule didn't dock at the ISS, they're still calling this orbital test flight a success, saying they're confident in the spacecraft.
We have a going design here. She flew to space. We can control her in space. The dockers exercise, we didn't do everything we wanted to do, but we don't see anything wrong with this spaceship right now.
Amanda Castro, Getting Results, News 6.